The point I was making just in my previous upload is with regard to the issue of identity theft and disruptions and imposters imposing and intruding. So the point I'm getting at with regard to identity theft occurring and the offences that I'm experiencing, as a citizen of a democracy that is of the identity that I am of, that is common knowledge, experiencing the offences that I'm experiencing. The short and brief point that I'm going to make to this is the damages to the pillars of the legal system, the law. I'm very preoccupied about the laws at the moment and the injustice that I'm experiencing. So I'm concerned about spiritual laws. I'm concerned about jurisdiction. I'm concerned about principles and regulations regarding practices and procedures. This issue of people thinking that they are saying and doing what they like to gain from my life work is really disrespectful, as I keep saying, to my sacred purpose. The life fragments, gifts and blessings issue from my spiritual journey as a universal light worker being disrespected and being carried and altered by individuals that have caused very dangerous offence and disrespect for their egotistical purpose are matters that I am highly insulted about. I respect all ethnicity. I respect all faiths. I respect all culture. I'm an evolved human being. I'm an intelligent human being. And these individuals that have not been practicing according to best procedures and disrespecting are not helping themselves or society or progress. The issue of politicians and professionals and practitioners accommodating a vendetta of treason against Maria McElligott here on this upload is a very offensive vendetta against humanity and democracy. I am aware of proximity and privacy that I'm entitled to naturally. Individuals taking liberties with violating my personal space isn't very welcoming or comforting, especially when they've offended my child and I. Theft of sacred light is very dangerous. Theft of a woman's profession and purpose as a mother is very serious. Disrespecting nuptials and being treasonous and slanderous. Are the politicians and practitioners and professionals in this orchestrated vendetta not concerned? Nature's very powerful. Sacred is very powerful, and there are some things that just can't be rewritten. And there's a plot being rewritten in Tralee, County Kerry. And Mrs. Maria McElligott here in this upload that has done the work, that has done the journey, and that has lifted people up, is being disrespected and being defamed. There are people of distortion and delusion rewriting a script of complete falsehoods. Is that intelligent? Is it safe to be negotiating a sacred royal and her purpose and profession and privacy? Who are the people that are negotiating and bargaining regarding my work and purpose and achievements, credentials and qualifications and my entitlements that they absolutely have no authority about or over? I'm awaiting the United Nations. I'm a humanitarian. a representative of the President's office and the Duke of Edinburgh. I'm awaiting Ombudsman to tell me where my son is and who are the people in my proximity violating every right in the Declaration that have been causing a bit of disruption that is quite serious since 2006. I've been quite tolerant. I've been very patient. The debt since 2006 is gargantuous, and it has been exacerbated since January 2017. So I hope the United Nations is aware from a full-rounded perspective of how human rights are being violated in a democracy. Child's life is precious. The role of motherhood is precious. Those disrespecting nuptials are setting a bad example for the young people. So, for the future generation, what groundwork is being laid with bad politics, bad gains and bad business, disrespecting Maria McKelligot because of hate crime and other people's ego and greed? As a spiritual sentient being, it's a very sad sign of the times. Justice is to safeguard women like Maria McKelligot. And that hasn't been happening since people started breaching confidentiality and slandering my good name. So I'd appreciate the Department of Justice acknowledging my ordeal. And that's a kind way of describing the offences I'm experiencing. I've contributed positively to society. So would the Government of Ireland mind acknowledging the Ombudsman procedures and the issue of treason in Tralee, County Kerry, Ireland?